So, Spectrum Mobile looks to be among one of the best budget-friendly phone plan providers out there right now, especially when you compare them to the other major carriers out there. But is it actually a good deal or something that you'll regret switching to? Because if you're thinking about switching to Spectrum Mobile, you're probably wondering, is it actually a good deal or could it be a mistake? Because when you look a little bit closer, there are a few things that they don't make very obvious. And depending on your situation, this could actually save you money or wind up being a mistake. So in this Spectrum Mobile review, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how it works, along with the pricing, network performance, pros and cons, who this is actually a good fit for, and who should probably just wind up avoiding it altogether. Here's a quick answer up front. Spectrum Mobile can be a great deal, but only if you're a specific type of person. If you're outside of that, there are actually better options. First, I'm going to talk to you about how Spectrum Mobile actually works. So, it is not a traditional carrier, meaning it is not Verizon, it is not AT&T, and it is not T-Mobile. But here's the twist to this. They do actually run on the Verizon infrastructure. Spectrum Mobile is actually an MVNO. And what does that mean exactly? An MVNO stands for a Mobile Virtual Network Operator. It is a wireless communications provider that offers mobile services under its own brand, but it does not own the radio network spectrum or infrastructures. Basically, it doesn't own the cell towers. What they do is they rent access from the major networks. In Spectrum Mobile's case, they rent space from Verizon to provide their service at usually lower costs. So, coverage is generally pretty good because it uses the Verizon wireless infrastructure. But speeds can vary based on your location and network congestion. This is where things start to get a little interesting here. New customers can try out the Spectrum Mobile phone service for a full year included with Spectrum Internet. Spectrum Mobile offers 3 different plans for you to choose from. We have by the gig, unlimited, or unlimited plus. Now, something important to note, you must currently have Spectrum Internet service in order to sign up for Spectrum Mobile. Now, what if you decided that one day you wanted to actually cancel your Spectrum Internet service? This is where a lot of people get caught off guard. If a Spectrum Internet subscription isn't maintained, it'll cost an additional $10 per line monthly charge to the Unlimited and Unlimited Plus plans. So basically, if you were to discontinue Spectrum Internet service, it'll cost you an additional $10 a month per line. That's just something to keep in mind there. Also note, there is a one-time activation charge of $20 for each device. So this can be cheap, but it all depends on your usage. So right now we're going to discuss how much high-speed data that each one of these plans has here. The by the gig, the unlimited, and the unlimited plus. For by the gig, it is $20 for your first gigabytes. You can buy an additional gigabyte for $5. My recommendation is if you know you're going to use more than 2 gigabytes of data, just go ahead and scrap this plan here and go with either the unlimited or the unlimited plus. For the unlimited plan, it's going to cost you $30 a month. And that is going to get you 30 gigabytes of high-speed data. And then after that, your speeds will be reduced to 1 megabit down and 512 kilobits up. And your data is deprioritized. And for the Unlimited Plus, that's going to cost you $40. That is going to give you 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. And then after that, your speeds will be reduced to 1 megabit a second for the download and 512 kilobits for the upload, and your data is deprioritized. Now, pricing alone doesn't tell the full story. The network performance is just as important. With Spectrum Mobile, there are high-speed data limits on each one of the plans here. There isn't a truly unlimited data plan with high speeds with Spectrum Mobile. After you start your plan and you've used all your priority data, you are going to see the speeds dramatically reduce. So when you initially start your service, most of the time it'll feel just like Verizon. But after you've run out of your high-speed data, that's where you're going to feel a performance hit. And just so you know, 1 megabits a second is equivalent to 3G speeds. But what exactly does that mean? It means that how you use your phone is going to dramatically change. To put it into context, 1 megabit a second is fine for checking email. But if you're trying to watch a video, you're going to have to lower the resolution to the lowest resolution possible. And even then, you're going to see buffering here and there. This is a major speed reduction. And now, let's go ahead and talk about the good side of Spectrum Mobile. Since it's bundled with your home internet service, that alone keeps the prices down. And the coverage is generally good because it uses Verizon's towers. You have 3 separate types of plans to choose from, so you can customize it depending on what your needs are. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion here. Most people should just go ahead and scrap this by the gig and either go with the Unlimited or the Unlimited Plus plan. So Spectrum Mobile is actually really good for lower data users that use Wi-Fi most of the time. And here's something a lot of people don't even know exists. Spectrum Mobile comes with access to Wi-Fi access points. So when you're on the go, Spectrum Mobile customers have unlimited access to more than 48 million Spectrum Wi-Fi access points. So basically, you can connect to one of these access points for free and not use your cell phone data. And here's a map where you can find the Spectrum Wi-Fi access points. As you can see, there are a lot of areas where they don't have these. But if you're more out east, you have a better chance of finding one of these access points. That's just a nice little bonus that'll help you keep your data usage down. Now, we're going to talk about device upgrade options for buying a new phone. With the by the gig and the unlimited plans, you can upgrade after 50% of your device payment plan is paid off. And for the Unlimited Plus, you have what's called exclusive access to anytime upgrade. There is a $35 fee that is charged at the time you upgrade. And your current phone that you're trading in has to be in good working order, meaning it's not been reported lost or stolen, it is not cracked or broken, and it still has to be functional. Now, I'm going to be talking about some downsides that you actually need to know about. Just a reminder here, you have to maintain your Spectrum Internet subscription. If it's not maintained, an additional $10 per line will be charged for the Unlimited and Unlimited Plus plans. So if one day you find yourself in the position where you're no longer going to keep your Spectrum Internet service, it would honestly be better to go ahead and port out your number to a different provider. Now, it should go without saying, but all the Spectrum Mobile plans are not ideal for heavy data users because of the data deprioritization. Those combined make Spectrum Mobile not as flexible as the other carriers because you are also locked to Spectrum Internet in order to take advantage of the current prices. And this is the part that actually determines if Spectrum Mobile is a good deal or a big mistake. It is good for those who already have Spectrum Internet service, you're mostly on Wi-Fi a majority of the time, and you want a cheaper cell phone bill. It is not good for heavy data users because it's not truly unlimited. You get throttled after a certain amount of data. Pretty heavily, I will add. And people who want flexibility, like I brought up before, if you cancel the Spectrum Internet, honestly, it doesn't make sense to maintain Spectrum Mobile service. And this is why the cost is what it is. And so this is your decision moment. It is a good deal for the right person, or it could wind up being a mistake for the wrong situation. So if you're trying to decide between Spectrum Mobile or another option out there, I do actually have a recommendation for you to check out. It is a cell phone carrier that I myself personally use. They also run on Verizon's towers, but they offer unlimited data with no caps like Spectrum Mobile has. And guys, I have that video right there for you to view. So guys, I will see you over there.